It's 6 chakra time, friends. Let's do this. So up until now, we've explored the first 5 chakras: the root, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus or navel chakra, the heart chakra, and the throat chakra. So we've made it to the third eye, the command center of the lower 5 chakras. What does that mean? We learned that the 5 chakras, they all have different elements associated with them. The element of the root chakra is earth, the sacral chakra is water, the solar plexus or navel chakra is fire, the heart chakra is air, and the throat chakra is space. So our third eye, or our third eye chakra, is the command center of those lower 5 chakras that really animate us in the sensory external world. And what's really cool about this chakra is that it is the distributor of prana. So it is said that prana, life force, it is created in the root chakra, stored in the solar plexus or navel chakra. It is purified through our throat chakra. If you remember, the Sanskrit name for the throat chakra is Vishuddha, which means purification. So it purifies the prana through the throat chakra. And then our third eye, or 6th chakra, or ajna chakra, or agnya chakra, then distributes the prana throughout your being. So yeah, the third eye is kind of a big deal. But again, remembering that there is no hierarchy with this. Each chakra plays a role and is equally as important as the others. And remember that the chakras always work as a system. So we're talking about them separately, but they're always operating as a system. So we know that the third eye chakra is the command center and that it distributes prana throughout our being. But what else does it govern? Well, this chakra governs our intuition. Now again, you might hear other teachers talking about intuition in other chakras, right? Like the solar plexus chakra, right? Have that gut feeling about something. So some people talk about intuition with the third chakra. Again, there is no right or wrong with this. There's many different teachings and perceptions, and it's really figuring out what is my truth, what makes sense for me and my chakra system and my lived experience. So our 6th chakra governs our intuition. It also governs visualization, right? So your ability to visualize, to imagine. This chakra also governs our dreams. And what's interesting about this chakra are nightmares, because nightmares can actually arise when this chakra is deficient in terms of an imbalance, as well as excessive in terms of an imbalance. I discuss this more in my Getting Unstuck course, but again, it really speaks to the fact that you really have to have an understanding of yourself while doing this work. And in yoga, that's called svadhyaya, self-study. So I talk about that more in my Getting Unstuck course, as well as balancing approaches, whether it's deficient, excessive, and sometimes both, friends. It also governs our memory. It also governs patterns and awareness and seeing clearly. So this is a really interesting one, right? Because with the 6th chakra imbalance, you can recognize patterns that might be running the show behind the scenes. You can address those patterns to then move past those patterns that might be keeping you stuck in behaviors and mindsets that aren't serving you. So I want to explain how the 6th chakra, along with the other chakras, can help us move past patterns that aren't serving us. You need to be grounded in the root chakra to be able to even comprehend that there's a pattern that isn't serving you. You have to also understand your needs in the 2nd chakra, be able to nurture yourself, understand your likes and your dislikes. Is this serving me? Is this not serving me? Your heart chakra allows you to accept that yeah, it's time to make a change. Our 3rd chakra helps to give us the energy and determination and will to move forward with the changes that we need to make. Our throat chakra helps us to communicate to ourselves and others what that might look like. And our crown chakra, that governs our thoughts and our beliefs, which we'll talk about in 2 weeks. You have to then challenge those thoughts and those beliefs that are keeping you stuck in those patterns. And again, it's this constant exchange of energy back and forth to help you move past patterns, mindsets, etc. that aren't serving you. So our 6th chakra governs our intuition, our patterns, memory, visualization, awareness, and clarity. And I like talking about intuitive eating when it comes to this chakra. And in fact, in my Getting Unstuck course, I talk about intuitive eating in depth, and we go through what it is and all of the 10 principles so you have a better understanding of it. what I like about intuitive eating in this chakra is that A, you have the intuition, you also have the clarity, and clarity around patterns. So there may be a part of you that's thinking, I'm not really hungry, I'm gonna wait. And then you may have that clarity of saying, well, you're not feeling hungry, but you're not going to be able to eat for a few hours. So I think it's probably best if you eat now. And again, the entire chakra system plays a role in one's intuitive eating journey. So friends, the sixth chakra, our command center of the elements and the lower 5 chakras, it helps distribute prana, life force throughout our being. It is also where we then move from the third eye into the crown chakra to connect with source, God, Mother Nature, divinity, Lord, Allah, however you want to define it for yourself. So our sixth chakra, it governs intuition, patterns, memory, visualization, dreams, awareness, and seeing with clarity. And I think that's really important to recognize, right? Seeing with clarity, seeing yourself clearly, knowing when you're making choices from the disordered voice versus when you're making a decision from your authentic self. Clarity as to those around you, clarity as to relationships, clarity as to your relationship with your body, your relationship to food, clarity around your relationship to doing the work to reclaim your relationship with your body and food. And now you might be thinking, if you've watched all of my videos, clarity around your relationship. Yes, that's sixth chakra, and acceptance is the heart chakra. So there is this interplay between clarity around your relationships. So again, just another example as to how these chakras are very intimately connected. Okay, friends, I'm going to give you a little bit more information. I don't want your brains to explode because I know these are a lot of new concepts, but I just kind of want to give you some of the attributes of this chakra. Again, the names it goes by: sixth chakra, third eye chakra, or just third eye. It also goes by ajna or ajna chakra, and it resides in the midbrain. So oftentimes people will kind of place a finger in the center of the forehead between the eyebrows. The actual chakra resides in the midbrain. Anatomically speaking, this is the third ventricle. Spiritually speaking, this is the cave of Brahma. So when we bring our awareness to this chakra, we generally bring it to the midbrain. But again, wherever it feels accessible is going to work for you, because if you get stuck in your head as to like, am I in the midbrain? Am I in, what is the third ventricle? I don't even know what that is. Oh God, anatomy class, right? It starts this barrage of thoughts or vrittis, fluctuations of the mind that we're trying to move away from when we're doing this work. So again, do what's going to feel accessible for you, and just knowing that as you move through this, it'll shift and change based on your knowledge and your experience. The colors associated with this chakra: indigo. Now, indigo is a tricky color. It's a blend of blue and purple. If you Google it, you'll see a number of colors. I like to think about it in terms of blue jeans, because indigo is often used for the coloring of blue jeans. But again, it's kind of this shade that's between blue and purple. If that's kind of creating a lot of vritti, a lot of fluctuations of the mind, a lot of confusion, you can also think of it as violet. So indigo and violet are the two colors associated with this chakra. Now again, there's many shades of violet too. So do your best. If you just want to visualize purple, whatever shade of purple comes to your mind, then do that. Again, this is finding what works for you so that you can do the work without getting stuck in your head and creating more noise. There is no element traditionally associated with it, as it is the command center of the other elements, but many people do associate light with this chakra. And if you're an avid meditator, you may notice that when you go into meditation, you sometimes will see a light appear, or lights appear as you move into meditation. And I talk about this more in my Getting Unstuck course, which is available now, and group programming will start January 22nd. And jump on my email list, because I have a special offer through the end of the year on both Getting Unstuck, the self-study version, and Getting Unstuck, the group programming option. So head over to blairsilverman.com, sign up for my newsletter, and you'll get information as to how to save some cash money. Friends, this is the sixth chakra in a nutshell. Again, there's so much more we can talk about it, and I talk about a lot of it in my course, Getting Unstuck, so definitely check that out. It's actually the longest module of the entire course. So I talk about intuitive eating as well as yoga nidra. You basically have sort of a short training on what yoga nidra is as part of the third eye chakra module because Yoga Nidra is a meditation very much based in visualization. So it's a wonderful way of working with the third eye. All right, friends, that's it for today. Be sure to subscribe if you want to stay tuned and learn more. But until next time, stay curious.